Um, I come before you here today to express my deepest gratitude for the people you see before me. These people are no ordinary folks. On the contrary, these gifted, determined, wonderful people have strived long and hard for what they deserve here today and just around the corner on the 23rd of this month. I have been so blessed to spend these past few years with such a humble crowd of artists. And although the time was minute, I have cherished every moment. I truly have. It's hard to write down a proper hail and goodbye when given 2 minutes or whatever by the man, but, well, here it is. Jade's not here today, but I wanted to tell her I had a lot of fun working with her, both actor and director. Bossing her around in Plaza Suite was great, and, well, watching you kiss Steven wasn't so great, but who could take pride in a high school play makeout scene, right? I remember times you almost killed everyone blowing through that parking lot in that 3-ton brown bomber when one of us was waiting for a ride and we shared a couple of vegetables. Good times, yeah. Tori, I can't tell you how much I read up on what I eat and the amount of paper I use and where I get it from them. Last year was a big punch for the environment. I adopted a lot of what you told me. I don't know, you can definitely say you've made an influence on my life, but I swear it's a positive one. I really enjoyed our time in Little Foxes to Seussical. I have enjoyed your company as an actor and a friend. You've worked so hard at what you do, and I know it'll pay off. One day I'll have to bring in my pet alligator for a tour. Sarah France, all the time went by so fast. From our humble beginnings of church plays and you punching me and being that best picker-upper, abusive brother figure thing, to the promising work we've done here and you being my wife, it's hard to say this and to see you go. I can't tell you the amount of times I just sat back soaking in all the happiness I could feel in just a single conversation with you. It's remarkable. You're hilarious, sweet, beautiful, and will always be a true friend of mine. I'll visit, don't worry, and we'll have our webisodes or whatever crazy thing you got planned for us. Natalie, I remember the first time you walked through those dark black doors into our crazy world. You were shy and not ready for a bunch of deadbeat funny guys looking for the last laugh. But it took a while, but you cracked that exoskeleton of yours and really showed us what a talent you were. Now we're here putting on an award show for Old Scout and Linda Lohman and Ada. It has been such an honor to share the stage with an actor as graceful and extraordinary as you are. One day we'll all see you 20 feet tall and projected from a booth high above us and say, "Hey, you see that girl? I went to high school with her." Mark my words. Hopefully we can share the stage again one day. Daniel Rose Ziegler, and I've heard Dean Ziegler. I don't know if that's sticking. Woo! Whatever your name is, I have to thank you. It started with the nerdy guy who was friends with Ethan and the loud jerk who was friends with Ethan. But it rounds out that we're two experienced gentlemen trying their cards in one of the most competitive businesses in the world. I love being on that stage, knowing that you were behind that glass thinking, "Oh crap, did he miss another line?" Or it was that reassuring, sarcastic Dan face that kept me going, that really believed in me, even though I was just a lazy bum. Writer's Block really changed my life. Watching you move scenes, reading your work, seeing the magic you were creating with a sleepless brain and a couple of lights was captivating. I don't think I'll have a better director that can tell me exactly what I need while still giving me space for some personal growth. We had good times and we had great times, and and we had truly magnificent times. This past February, I portrayed Arthur Miller's character Biff Woman, and I lost the grasp of what was played and what was reality. I lost a sense of ambition and strive like I never had before. I couldn't think straight, asked my parents. It was a very hard time for me. And at the peak of all madness, the depression, the pressure, Dan came to my side, and he gave me something I never expected. And that was true friendship. At the time, he thought, Christ, I can't see. At the time, he thought he was doing the wrong thing, telling me to study and it'll be all right. But at that moment, I had felt such a warmth, such a light, that I knew everything was fine. I knew we would have an amazing show. I knew I was loved by all these wonderful actors around me. I felt my purpose again, and that egotistical, funny man that I hadn't seen in a while. I couldn't ask for a better assistant director and a better friend. Thank you, Dan. And for where you're going, I'm not even going to say anything. So I know in 10, 15 years I'll see one of your movies and be blown right out of my seat. Ethan and I have had a funny stretch here at Desert Vista. When I say funny, I mean terrible jokes, screaming for shock value, and punchlines that literally hurt. But I wouldn't give it up for anything. Philadelphia, bad seat, Boston, Rope, Opal, Whiteside, Deaf, yes, Deaf, not Deaf, Salem. Susical. I wish there were more. Oh, I wish there were more. You've seen the brunt of it all. The teen angst, the hilarity, the anger. You've known me too well, and you'll continue to know me too well. Next year you'll get a ring and open the door to a sniveling bride and leave for some advice, and I'll know you'll know exactly what to say. You're kind and so talented in what you do. I'm surprised you haven't won an Oscar yet. You've been such a good friend, and I have been so honored to perform alongside you, and I'm going to miss you very much. Dupes for life, and don't you forget it. You've all been such great friends to me, and I'm so privileged to have worked with you. We've built a very beautiful thing here. And I know that I'm sure we're not the first. Theater brings together some pretty messed up people, but I'm happy to call you all my family. I'm happy for the time.